Today's topic is types of retail trade. Retail trade types are classified into itinerant retailers and fixed shop retailers. The common basis of classification is whether or not they have a fixed place of business. On the basis of the fixed place, if it is they are called as fixed shop retailers. And those who are not having fixed place of business, they are known as itinerant retailers. Spelling, look into ITINERANT. Itinerant retailers, and you have to see how to pronounce it and learn it correctly than me. There are different types of retail trade, that is already we told, divided into two, itinerant and fixed shop retailers. Itinerant retailers are traders who do not have a fixed place of business to operate from. They keep on moving with their wares from street to street or place in search of customers. That type of moving retailers or itinerant retailers are classified into four. Which are they? First one is peddlers and hawkers. See the spelling and learn it right. Make 4 columns and compare and study these headings and points. Okay. First one is peddlers and hawkers. Second one is market traders. Third one is street traders. Fourth one is cheap jacks. So these 4 comes under which category? Itinerant traders, retailers. What is their speciality? They are traders who do not have fixed place of business to operate from, and they keep on moving. Do not have fixed place, then they are moving from one place to another in search of customers. What are the characteristics of these retailers? Generally, they are small traders only, operating with a limited resource or less amount of money. They normally deal in customer products of daily use such as toiletry products, fruits and vegetables and so on. We used to see in our area, in our motherland, India. The emphasis of such traders is on providing greater customer service by making the products available at the very doorstep of the customers. They do not have any fixed business establishment to operate from. These retailers have to keep their limited inventory or stock of merchandise or items of trade either at home or at some other place or small storage place enough. Among them, peddlers and hawkers, we can learn 2-3 points. Peddlers and hawkers are probably among us the oldest form of retailers, oldest one. Now also their utility is the usefulness is the during the modern times also we can see them. They are doing this work. They are small producers of oldest and modern times also. They are small producers of petty traders, PTTY, who carry the products on a bicycle, a handcart, a cycle rickshaw, or on their heads and move from place to place to sell their merchandise at the doorstep of the customers. They generally deal in non-standardized and low-value products only, such as toys, vegetables, fruits, fabrics, carpets, snacks and ice creams, etc. They are also found in the streets of residential areas, place for exhibitions of and outside schools during a lunch break, etc. The main advantage of this form of retailing is the provision of convenient service to whom? To the customers. Convenient service to the customers, and one should be careful in dealing with them. What is that? As the products they deal in are not always reliable in terms of quality and price. Second one is market traders. Market traders are the small retailers who open their shops when at different places on fixed days. At different places on fixed days. The shop is not have fixed place, but days in different areas, such as every Saturday in one place, alternate Saturdays, and so on. These traders may be dealing in one particular line of merchandise, especially ready-made garments, toys, crockery, etc. They may be general merchants. They are mainly catering to lower income groups. Lower income groups of customers and deal in low priced customer items of daily use. So, some petty traders open shops at different places on fixed days. That type of traders are called market traders. Third one is street traders or pavement, P-A-V-E, pavement vendors. Pavement, the word itself gives the answer. Pavement vendors. Street traders are the small retailers who are commonly found at places where a huge floating population, huge floating, F-L-O-A-T-I-N-G, floating population comes, gathers, example near railway stations, bus stand, and sell consumer items of common use such as stationery items, eatables, ready-made garments, newspapers, magazines, etc. They are different from market traders in the sense that they do not change their place of business so frequently. No, they do not change their places of business so frequently like market traders. No. So pavement vendors or street traders. The fourth one is cheap jacks. Cheap jacks also petty retailers, petty small retailers who have independent shops. They have independent shops but not permanent. It's of temporary nature. Temporary nature in a business locality. They keep on changing their business from one locality to another depending upon the potentiality of the area. The change of place is not as frequent as in the case of hawkers or market traders. They deal in consumer items as well as service such as repair of watches, shoes, etc. And they, as the word itself, cheap jacks, petty retailers, independent shops of a temporary nature. So we are getting questions, 1 mark questions like giving the answer, like the points, low priced items, not have a fixed place, like that, itinerant retailers, who is a market trader, what is meant by cheap jacks, like that questions are there, or assignment by joining all these value points, column wise analysis itself. Explain briefly. Tell me the question. Explain briefly. The meaning of itinerant traders, meaning of itinerant retailers, and the different types of itinerant retailers. 6 marks question. So after learning these value points and make a comparative analysis in the notebook, BSc notebook, comparative analysis and study the value points. Make a comparative analysis and study. Okay, all the best. Thank you.